Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Man killed in St. Mary hit and run. A man died in a hit and run incident in Baskerville, St. Mary on Thursday evening. The deceased is 64-year-old Garth Gooden. It's reported that Mr. Gooden was crossing the road in Baskerville shortly after 6 o'clock when he was hit by a vehicle. While efforts were made to remove him from the street, he was run over by another vehicle, killing him on the spot. None of the drivers stopped. Mr. Gooden's relatives say he was mentally challenged. The St. Mary police are asking anyone with information on the vehicles to contact them or police emergency at 119. Jamaicans encouraged to visit health centers amid overcrowding at hospitals. Amid overcrowding at hospitals, due to increased dengue cases, flu and other illnesses, Jamaicans are being urged by the Ministry of Health and Wellness to visit public hospitals only if necessary. Instead of going to hospitals, members of the public in need of medical attention are being encouraged to visit any of the more than 300 health centers, some of which are open until 8 p.m. in accordance with the country's dengue outbreak response plan. In a statement, the Health Ministry informed that all 4 regional health authorities are reporting that all major hospitals are currently experiencing overcrowding and longer waiting times. It says the surge in persons seeking care stemmed from the current dengue outbreak, the start of the influenza flu season, other viral illnesses, and traumatic injuries. Currently, there are more than 150 admissions to hospital that are dengue-related, the minister indicated. As of yesterday morning, it said there were more than 260 patients waiting on beds across 18 public health facilities. The University Hospital of the West Indies and the Conroe Regional, Spanish Town and Savannah Lamar public hospitals reported the highest number of patients awaiting beds. Our hospitals always experience challenges with patients seeking care at this time of the year, and in response to this, the ministry along with the regional health authorities have put measures in place to ease the burden on the health system. These include extended opening hours for selected health centers across the country, said Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton. St. Elizabeth lockup escapee found, baby mother charged. Another of the 8 inmates who escaped during a jailbreak at the Black River Police lockup was captured by officers assigned to the St. Catherine North Division during a police operation on Thursday in Trail Heights, Spanish Town in the parish. He has been identified as Kenneth Stewart, who was charged for murder. According to Senior Superintendent of Police SSP Howard Chambers, commanding officer for the St. Catherine North, Stewart's baby mother was also taken into custody, accused of harboring a fugitive. Just want to remind the public that harboring a fugitive is a criminal offense, and we are asking the public to cooperate with the police. Call the police as soon as any of these escapees are seen, SSP Chambers urged. Stewart is the second of the escapee inmates to be captured since the 8 men broke out of the lockup on June 19. The first escapee was caught at a bar in Bella Vista, near Marysville in St. Elizabeth. Acting Superintendent Clergymental, commanding officer for St. Elizabeth, has also made an appeal to all citizens in Jamaica to share any information that they may have on the remaining escapees. You may share information 119, Crime Stop 311 or the nearest police station. He went on to strongly advise the remaining escaped inmates to turn themselves into the police. Investigations span across several geographical divisions, and as we continue to gather intelligence, I wish to appeal to the remaining escapees to consult with an attorney and to surrender peacefully to the police to allow the rule of law and the justice system to take its course. If not, it is just a matter of time before you all will be captured and brought to answer to the charges, Superintendent Minter stated. Among the other escapees who remain at large is Antwa Kirky Hines, charged with quadruple murder. The other detainees who escaped are Oral Cole 31 from Comfortable, Manchester, Alric Hutchinson 38 from Wilson District, St. Elizabeth, and Dean Simpson 34 from Turner Top, St. Elizabeth, who were all in custody charged with robbery and aggravation. Javon Sims 25 from Copperswood, St. James, who was being held for murder, and Demar Williams 29 from Gravel Heights in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, who is facing a shooting with intent charge.
St. Catherine North Division conducted a intelligence-led target operation around 2:30 p.m. today in the Trail Heights area of Spanish Town, St. Catherine, in search of Kenneth Stewart, who was charged for murder, and is also an escapee from the Black River lockups in St. Elizabeth, which took place sometime in June of this year. He was seen and accosted, and also taken into custody is also his baby mother, who also will be charged for harboring a fugitive. Just want to remind the public that harboring a fugitive is a criminal offense, and so we are asking the public to cooperate with the police. Call the police as soon as any of these escapees are seen.
I wish to use this medium to appeal to our citizens, not only in the parish of St. Elizabeth, but right across Jamaica, to share any information that you may have on the remaining escapees. On the 19th of June, 8 persons broke out of the Black River lockup. 2 of them are now back in state custody, and the others remain at large. You may share your information with 119, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. Investigations span across several geographic divisions, and as we continue to gather intelligence, I wish to appeal to the remaining escapees to consult with an attorney and to surrender peacefully to the police and to allow the rule of law and the justice system to take its course. If not, it is just a matter of time before you will be captured and brought to answer to the charges.
St. Mary Police claims success in nabbing wanted persons. The St. Mary Police are claiming success in their efforts to nab several wanted persons in the parish. Superintendent Bobbitt Morgan Simpson, commanding officer for the St. Mary Police, made the disclosure at a recent meeting at the St. Mary Municipal Corporation. Since July 1, she said, 21 wanted men have been captured. There was an incident that took place in Nonoto Bay which took national attention, where a young lady was beaten and her eyes almost taken out. The suspect has been in custody. We also captured one who committed a murder and was on his way out of the country. He was captured at the airport, so work is being done. You might not be hearing about it, but work is being done, she sought to assure. Superintendent Morgan Simpson commended her team, which she said is small in numbers but doing what we have to do to keep crime and violence down in the parish. To date, St. Mary has recorded 98 serious crimes, 29 of which were murders, 18 were shooting incidents, and 20 were cases of rape. Andrews Memorial dispels claim it is at capacity due to dengue COVID-19 cases. The privately run Andrews Memorial Hospital is moving to clear the air following a post made to social media that the hospital was at a capacity following a surge in COVID-19 and dengue fever admissions. The post, which was made on X, formerly Twitter, said the hospital is full to capacity and is no longer accepting admissions due to a spike in cases of the respiratory and mosquito-borne illnesses. But speaking with reporters Friday afternoon, President and Chief Executive Officer Don Mingles said the hospital is still actively accepting and treating patients suffering from dengue and COVID-19. We treat and admit patients with varied illnesses and surgical procedures. So yes, at any point in time, we can reach capacity depending on the need of the varied illnesses that may occur across the spectrum. But to say and attribute our capacity for admission to COVID and dengue would not be correct. But we have not been refusing to see patients. We treat all patients that come in and through our doors, and those that are for one reason or other are unable to treat, then we refer them to the next best institution, he stated. Mr. Glide said while the hospital has been dealing with capacity-related issues, those are not related to other illness. But he disclosed that there has been a spike in dengue admissions. He said the increase in dengue cases has lengthened wait time for medical care at the hospital. Alleged St. Catherine contract killer remanded. Alleged St. Catherine contract killer, Kerry Rutherford, was remanded when he appeared in the court yesterday for a shooting death of an American woman, as well as the killing of a Chinese businessman in his home. In the case of the woman, the matter was transferred to the gun court and will be heard on November 8. Allegations are that about 2:30 p.m. on September 23, Sharnit Haman was inside a taxi returning from a funeral at the Meadows Memorial Gardens in Spanish Town when, upon reaching a section of Red Pond Main Road, the accused fired shots, hitting her several times. She died from injuries received. Rutherford 31, alias Mad One, a painter from Fraser's Content in Spanish Town, was later arrested and charged with Haman's murder. Meanwhile, in the death of the businessman, Rutherford was ordered to return to court on November 29. His attorney, Kemar Makaran told the court that he will be applying for a bail in the 2018 matter, but would do so after Rutherford's appearance in the gun court. A 39-year-old businessman was killed in July 2018. Rutherford was recently charged in the case. It is reported that around 6 a.m. on July 21, 2018, Rutherford and other men broke into and entered the private quarters of his Featherbed Lane, Spanish Town premises and bound the Chinese man hands and feet. They allegedly proceeded to inflict several cut wounds to his body and head. The men then escaped. A report was made to the police and an investigation was launched. Rutherford was arrested and subsequently charged with murder and burglary after a question and answer session. The police are probing Rutherford's possible involvement in 2 other murders in the Fraser's Content area of St. Catherine. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification